The year was 1964. The Beatles had just arrived in America. The world was shifting into a new era, where style, speed, and sound were becoming the new gods of the road. And out of Stuttgart, Germany, emerged a car that would change the game forever, the 1964 Porsche 911. A sleek, rear-engine coupe that didn't just roll onto the scene, it roared, with a spirit that has endured for over 6 decades. On first glance, the 1964 Porsche 911 doesn't scream at you. It whispers. Smooth lines. Round headlights that almost look surprised to see you. A modest but refined shape. No massive grills or wings. Just pure design. But get closer, and you'll feel it, the tension, the precision, the promise of something alive underneath that metal skin. It's a car that looks like it's waiting. Not to show off. Not to dominate. But to move. This was not Porsche's first dance. The 356 had already carved out a reputation as a nimble, lovable roadster. But the 911 was something else. Bigger. More powerful. And more ambitious. Built as a successor, it was taller, longer, and more refined than the 356, but it kept the soul intact. Porsche didn't just want to make a new car, they wanted to redefine what a sports car could be. Back in 1964, the engine was a 2.0-liter flat-six, delivering around 130 horsepower. That might not sound like much today, but remember, the car weighed just over 2,300 pounds. Power-to-weight ratio mattered, and the 911 had it in spades. 0 to 60 in just over 8 seconds, with a top speed of 130 miles per hour. But the numbers never told the whole story. It wasn't about how fast it went in a straight line. It was how it danced through the corners. That rear-engine layout gave the car a unique character. Tail-happy, they called it. Lift-off oversteer could bite you if you weren't ready. But for the skilled, the brave, or the lucky, the 911 could be tamed and turned into a corner-carving weapon. The steering was direct, the feedback pure, and the balance, once mastered, was addictive. It demanded respect, but gave back joy. What's most remarkable is how much of the DNA from this 1964 model lives on in the modern 911s. The silhouette, the driving dynamics, the feeling of connection between man and machine, it all started here. Porsche didn't chase trends. They built their own legacy. And it all began with this car. Even the build quality of the 64 model was ahead of its time. German engineering at its finest. The body panels were precisely stamped, the materials high quality, and the paint deep and lustrous. Open the front, yes, the front trunk, and you'll find space for a weekend bag and a spare tire. Practicality in a performance car? Porsche made it work. This has been heavy duty. If you enjoyed this ride through one of the greatest sports cars ever made, hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comments what legendary machine we should cover next. Until next time, keep your hands on the wheel, your eyes on the horizon, and never forget we're driving.